is a journal. Do you have a raincoat with you?
I have got jumpers and we never have.
Anyone from Bupa?
This program has been life-changing. I had an idea about leadership, but I didn't know how to put it to words and to actions.
Your dedicated leadership facilitator for this journey, Wright.
We really want to know if and when you are feeling in spaces that are either not challenged enough or too challenged. It's an opportunity for learning.
It's always important when we walk country that we tread lightly and with reverence and respect. It's always good to take a moment to remember the ancestors or people that have walked on this country before us. Goma marok nora, goma marok nora, goma marok nora, goma marok nora.
First, listen for the closest thing you can hear, possibly inside your own body. Now listen for the furthest thing away. Keep your eye on everybody, of course, but particularly your buddy group, because we want you to give them quite detailed feedback. Behaviours are the evidence of our leadership. We can't see your intention, we can't see your values, we can see your behaviours.
Very respectful of how you know, towards others, including your manager and staff members at your store as well.
I find that to be really courageous of you just to jump in and get it done. Thank you.
Thank you.
There we are.
From the Gone Bush experience, it was really good to get a bit of perspective and get in touch with nature. It gave me the opportunity to sort of reflect on the parallels between nature and work.
This native mint, so you just crush it up and give it a smell. Don't eat it. We're standing on geology that's 360 million years old, so it's ancient landscape inherently. And these forests that we stand in have their origins around 20 million years ago. And so what we've been actually walking along is an old tramway that was used in the 1930s and 1940s.
Almost family oriented.
I can't tell you it's sarcastic. You might as well walk through now to clean it, eh?
Yeah. Perfect. Nicely done.
I saw that.
It would have, yeah. I think sometimes getting that balance right is tricky.
Like sometimes you feel like you're doing the right thing, you're giving the clear instruction, but the truth is you're not.
You know, as someone said last week, you know, it's like, I don't know what to do, but I'm working on a plan.
I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity to be part of this fantastic journey and get to know amazing team members. It is definitely a memorable trip that it will benefit me for the whole life.
We put a plan together. I thought it was a pretty good plan and quickly realised no, it was shit. But I couldn't communicate that, so we just had to be resilient to get through that.
Ask them, how would you like to be led? What works for you? What do you need? We wander around complaining about our leaders, right? And what Hannah's doing is saying, this is what I need from my leader. How can you improve your leader's leadership?
It's going to be pretty powerful down there. If you open yourself up to it, I'll probably speak out in language and introduce us all, if you don't mind me doing that. Some places are real special, and if you open your heart to it and your gut, it'll come into you and really change you.
It's the largest flowering tree in the world and the second largest tree to the redwood. The mountain ash is a prized species in the timber industry, and this whole region was extensively cleared. What was around 75,000 hectares of old growth forest is now less than 1% of that.
And just
Got a lineup of Venus, Jupiter and Saturn.
Oh wow.
Okay?
Wow.
So 3 planets.
But the dream time is that big creation time where the world was being created. And so the girls climbed up and they became the other pointers of the Southern Cross. So he's the bright one, the father, and the girls are the other pointers of the Southern Cross.
What are the 3 protocols again, please? Underneath, horizontal touching. I can see some fingers that aren't horizontal. Did anyone notice that when our strategy doesn't succeed, whatever that is, we'll tend to do the same thing again in a more forceful or emphasized way.
Push harder.
What we do when things go wrong. We blame, we accuse, we deny, we justify, we make excuses. What am I doing if I'm pointing at Jack?
Blaming.
I'm blaming. I'm being below the line, all right? But if I come around here and go, Jack, I wonder if we might be being below the line here. We might need to focus on a solution and maybe step away from the problem a bit.
1, 2, 3.
Yay! Thank you very much.
What would happen is if you were walking onto my country, I would do a spear break. So I'd challenge you with a spear and I would basically see if you're humble or not. If you weren't humble, I'd spear you. If you were humble, I'd break the spear. Here we go, shake your legs. Then we're going to stomp 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone go, hey! Hey! Awesome. We go, we can travel and crunch down, we'll be right.
And you can crush up a leaf. This one, if you feel game, if you like spicy things, maybe break off a bit, chew it. Make sure you spit it out as well, but you might get a little kick.
This program has been a very spiritual experience for me, not just for work, but also for my personal life. I feel like I've been reconnected with nature and people, and I'll carry it with me for my whole life.
The connections that we're all making with the bush, you can feel how important it is, you know? You feel that without those interactions, there is almost nothing. It's what life is. It's interactions, it's relationships. And it's not that somebody is a sales manager, they're a person. You connect with the human being, not the role.
Barbecue sauce, chili sauce and blue cheese.
I thought this program is only for your professional life. But when I started implementing in my personal life, I'm now happy going home, seeing my family. Now it has changed altogether my world.
The saying, it comes up a lot in entrepreneurship, but it's if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, go together.
And you reflect back on the literal footsteps that we have taken together, and it's actually the embodiment of teamwork. Like what we've gone through and how this program has built, and your contribution to that as participants, and the work that we do with John and the team, and especially with Matt this year and Stewie.
Thank you to the tour guides and Gone Bush Adventures for the amazing memories and experiences.